Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is Chantal Hazan speaking. In case you haven't been on my channel, please subscribe and turn on your notification bell to stay tuned to my channel. And for those that have been in me for this long run, I am genuinely grateful for how far we've gone with this channel, because I haven't been too consistent, but I've been trying my best to be consistent, and I think I'm almost at 300 subscribers. And I'm very grateful for those of you that try to keep up with my channel and engage. I am very, very grateful. So now that I have the chance to vlog, I'll be making use of the opportunity to vlog and revive this channel. Yeah, answering to know about me, like I'm going to answer questions about myself that I feel I don't mind being out here in the public. So I'll tell you about myself, I'll answer questions, like get to know me questions basically. I think one of the most want to know questions, or people want to know about me is, do I have a boyfriend? Like, am I in a relationship? I am here to tell you I do not have a boyfriend. If that's what you want to know, I do not have a boyfriend. Secondly, let's answer about my favorite childhood memory. I think most of my favorite childhood memories are the times when I spend with my family. I'm not even going to lie, like family and friends, because I can't even pick one right now, or I can't think of one right now. But I know when I was little, I did have good memories. Of course, there are downsides, but then I did have good sides too that I really did enjoy. Another question is my nose pierce. Did it hurt when I did get my nose pierce? I'm going to say that my nose pierce did hurt like a 4/10 when I did pierce my nose. It was like a 4/10 pain, because I thought it was going to be worse than it was, but then it wasn't that bad. And also, they didn't even use a numbing cream for me. Like, they didn't numb the area when it was about to get pierced, so just like pierce it like that. Though I did lose like blood when I did pierce, but then it's all good. It didn't hurt that bad, so you can get a nose pierce if you want to. In terms of pain, like, does it hurt? And yes, I like it. What's my favorite podcast? I think my favorite podcast is the Lucky Relatable. If you notice, ladies, I do love to listen to them. I like the way they talk. I just like everything about the podcast. It talks about life as a Nigerian, not life as a Nigerian, but basically it talks about things I feel. It's mostly about young women, like things related to young women in a way, but then it's all good in the sense that they talk about relationship things that they've happened to experience about relationships, maybe work experiences, even like living itself, cost of living itself. So it's basically like podcasts you can listen to. Yes, that's that about podcasts. What are my hobbies outside filming? In fact, I think I would say swimming. I love swimming, and I'll try my best to swim this holiday because we're currently on holidays. And I also like to play Scrabble. And yes, I do watch movies. Like, though of recent, I have been having like short attention span when it comes to watching movies, because 1 minute I'm watching, another I am out somewhere else doing something else. In fact, if I'm watching a movie right now, or a series, mostly series, because that's what I see more. If I'm watching a series, on like the next minute listening to music. Did you pick that right? Like, I'm watching a movie, the next I'm listening to music, because I don't know, I just not like any kind of music though. This kind of ambience sounds, like those ambient sounds. That's like what I like to listen to, because I find them very, very soothing. So I just like play those instead while watching a series. How do I handle friendship breakouts or relationship, like things like that? Do you handle a situationship that you're in with someone? Let's say now you have a friend and now you have to like go apart. I think this is not well spoken about, to be honest, because it actually does hurt when you have to go away from a friend and then you have to like go separate ways. But then with time, you would get into like heal with time. I'm not saying this because it's that easy for me to, but sometimes to, of course, you can't always be friends with everyone for forever. Like, there are some friendships that you have to go away from eventually, and then maybe you just realize that this is not a friendship you want for yourself, or maybe like a relationship, and you end up like going apart. But then it's still good, because if you're meant to be friends, I feel like you find your way back to yourselves. But if you're not meant to be friends, things will just stay the way they are. And I think through that time, if you want to like try and heal, just try and stay out of their way, in the sense that you don't have to care about what they are doing, as you don't check out on things they are doing, or like if you want to make your healing process get better when you are trying to stay away from someone, either like your boyfriend or your girlfriend or your friend or something like that, just try and stay out of their lives, help your healing get better. I am from like what religion? I am a Muslim. For the fact that okay, I like a very fancy lifestyle, I like an aesthetically pleasant lifestyle, please, I do pray as a Muslim. When it comes to Juma, I go for Juma. When it comes to reading my Quran, I read my Quran. When it comes to praying inside, I pray inside. So please, I'm a Muslim. For people that don't know about that, I am a Muslim. Yeah. Am I petty? Am I a petty person? Am I petty? Yes, I am very petty, because I stand with this quote or this saying that says everyone knows what they are doing. So if you do something to me that I feel like you shouldn't have done, I am most likely going to reciprocate that energy to you, because I feel like you knew what you did before you did it. Except you like come out and tell me, oh, what you did, you knew it was wrong, and I'm like, okay, fine, you knew that you did something that was bad. But in most times, if I say that you're actually playing shady or you're acting very funny, I am going to reciprocate that energy towards you back. Because yes, I feel like I wouldn't do something to you knowing that I wouldn't like it, and if I end up doing something to you that I know I would not like, I'll try my best to make sure that I apologize and get even with you, because what I did was bad. But then I do try and stay out of that kind of light of doing something bad to someone. And yeah, if I could travel to a country, where would that be? I want to go to many countries. Like I want to go to different places. I want to go to the UK, I want America, I want to go to Dubai, I want to go to Paris, I want to go to, just name it, any country that's good, I want to just be there. Like I want to be there. How are you enjoying your feminine era, your feminine journey? I am enjoying everything, like when it comes to being a woman and getting to be a woman, in the sense that I did not used to be someone that was so feminine or so girly. I'm not still so girly, but then I am better than I used to be before, in the sense that before, if I was to go out, and I have a very rumpled dress, I would go out that way. Yeah, like I just did not care about how I did look. But now I do care about how I look, except maybe I'm going to like somewhere not far, and I feel like where I'm going to, people would not really like know me there. But most times I try to be more self-conscious about how I look and how I am appearing outside, because it actually matters now that I'm growing up. It matters to me. Am I in uni? Yes, I'm in school. I am in uni for now, and I just finished my third year in uni. It's a 4 years course. With the grace and with the help of God, I pray it finishes well and good. Yeah. My favorite type of cereal. What's my favorite type of cereal? I think I'd go for Rice Krispies, cornflakes, and oats. I love oats, and also, in fact, I love oats, I love Rice Krispies, I love cornflakes, and I love Golden Morn, including Cocoa Pops. Those 5, like I love them so much. But Rice Krispies is always going to be my favorite. Ever since I was little. Do I like pets? At this point, I'm not sure, because I know that I'm not a fan of dogs. Though I've seen some cute dogs that stay inside, mostly those white ones. And also I like cats. I think my love for cats is from afar, but I do like them. It's just that when I did have a pet cat, as at my first year in school, it wasn't mine. Someone gave me to babysit for them, but then I was so scared of it. But then I also still loved it, but I was scared of it. Maybe someday I would have a cat pets, who knows, can't say for now, but I do like cats from afar. How do I manage stress, or how do I manage not to crash out? To be honest, I think I just cry. Either I cry silently, or I don't even know, I do pray about things when they bother me, and then I also do cry. I do cry, and I just sometimes sleep it off, I think everyone has been there, to be honest. But that's just me, that's how I handle mine. By the way, please, if you are new here, I do sell lip glosses. In fact, I sell lip care products, and this is one of my products, another lip gloss I sell. I'm trying to get used to the fact that when I'm filming, I'm meant to look like this and not just look at the mirror, because there's a mirror opposite me and that's what I'm literally facing. Anyways, I sell lip care products, if you're not aware of that. You see my lips? That's how gloomy it is. Am I an introvert or an extrovert? Lately, I think I'm becoming an extrovert small in the sense that I've actually been out quite like frequently of lately. Like I've been out and I did like times when I was out, but most of my life I've been an introvert. I don't know how it's going to be when I go back to school, but I am an introvert. I've never been to a party in school, not because your parents like talk or anything like that. I just don't fancy going out. But yesterday I was at the party and I did actually enjoy myself. So maybe, who knows, I'll try and look forward to going to a party before I finish uni. But normally I do not go out, I do not party, nothing, just inside seeing a series, eating or sleeping or doing some schoolwork. That's just me. Okay, I'll stop now. Alright, please do subscribe and drop your comments and whatever I've said. Thank you. Bye.